Antarctica is the fifth largest continent on Earth, being nearly twice the size of Australia and has an area of 14.2 million square kilometers. The continent is divided into two regions known as East and West Antarctica. East Antarctica makes up 2/3 of the continent and is composed of continental crust covered by an ice sheet. West Antarctica, the smaller portion, is a mosaic of small blocks of continental crust covered by the West Antarctic ice sheet. The average thickness of ice sheet on Antarctica is 2.1 kilometers, making Antarctica the highest continent. This is 90% of the entire world's ice and 70% of the entire world's fresh water. At its thickest point, the ice sheet is 4.7 kilometers deep. In fact, so much snow and ice is trapped in Antarctica that if it were to all melt, global sea level would rise about 60 meters, flooding every single coastal city and wiping whole countries completely off the map. Even a more modest change in sea level would be disastrous. For the ice sheet to maintain its equilibrium and not to contribute to sea level rise, snowfall must balance the processes that remove snow and ice from Antarctica. During a recent decade, East Antarctica thickened at an average rate of about 1.8 centimeters per year, while West Antarctica showed an overall thinning of 0.9 centimeters per year. Antarctica's climate is extremely cold and dry. In the mountainous interior regions, temperatures are much colder, dropping below -60 degrees Celsius in the winter and -20 degrees Celsius in summer. In 1983, Russia's Vostok research station measured the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth, -89.2 degrees Celsius. Antarctica has many secret lakes deep beneath the ice sheet. Scientists have drilled far beneath the thick glacial ice to find liquid lakes below. The most exciting part is that these lakes are absolutely teeming with microscopic life. Scientists can use water samples to learn about how these minuscule creatures survive in such a harsh environment. In the ice shelves, which are floating sheets of ice that connect to a landmass, crevices form under the snow due to the movement of the glaciers. These cracks through the glacier can be hundreds of feet deep and hidden beneath a thin layer of snow. They are incredibly treacherous and have claimed the lives of many polar explorers and scientists. During the summer months, about 5,000 people reside at research stations, a figure that drops to around 1,000 in the winter. Despite its remoteness, human activity has a significant impact on the continent via pollution and climate change. West Antarctica's ground is almost entirely below the sea level. The ocean bowl under the region was created during the last ice age, when the weight of the ice, much thicker at the time, pressed down on the bedrock. The lack of landmass under West Antarctica makes the region more vulnerable to melting, as it lacks the mountain ridges that stabilize the glaciers in the east. Satellite data collected between 1996 and 2006 showed that the thinning of the ice shelves stagnated in East Antarctica, while in West Antarctica the rate of the melting tripled. This shows that climate change is greatly affecting the ice in West Antarctica. Estimations are that in the year 2100, the global sea level will rise by approximately 60 centimeters, out of which 25 centimeters will be just from the water bound in ice in Antarctica.